Are you quite sure about it?
I think it highlights all your features.
I think so too, actually. Thank you.
Do you believe Wickham so implicitly after so short an acquaintance?
There was truth in his eyes.
I'll discover the truth from Mr. Bingley this evening.
And I shall make further inquiries of Mr. Wickham.
Kitty and I would like to make inquiries of Mr. Wickham as well, Lizzie.
Lovely.
I believe we must have some conversation, Mr. Darcy. A very little will suffice.
May I inquire after your sister, Miss Bennet?
May not. Try again. Something about the dance, perhaps. You ought to remark on the size of the room, or the number of couples.
I'm perfectly happy to oblige. Please advise me of what you'd like to hear.
That reply will do for present.
Do you and your sisters often walk to Meryton?
Ah, what luck. I must confess, Miss Bennet, I find you charming.
Yes, we often walk to Meryton. When you met us, we just had the pleasure of forming a new acquaintance.
Mr. Wickham is blessed with such happy manners as may ensure him making friends. Whether he's capable of retaining them is less certain.
He has been so unlucky as to lose your friendship.
May I inquire as to the purpose of our conversation, Miss Bennet?
To make out your character, Mr. Darcy.
And what have you discovered?
Very little. I hear such different accounts of you as puzzle me exceedingly.
Lasses, woe's me for both, I cannot get to own by law we're stinted. Then I'll draw cuts and take my fate and be within contented. My next song I have composed myself.
Mary, dearest, I think you've delighted us long enough.
No, Papa, they want another song.
I don't believe they do.
They do.
Miss Bennet, I hear you're quite delighted with George Wickham. I don't know the particulars, but I do know very well that he treated Darcy in an infamous manner.
How very clever of you, Miss Bingley, to know something of which you are completely ignorant.
Considering his descent, one could expect no better.
His guilt and his descent appear by your account to be the same thing. Insolent girl.
Caroline! Louisa's performing.
Coming.
Ah, Miss Bennet, there you are. Miss Bennet.
And when they cried unto the Lord, he put darkness between you.
Remember Corinthians, dearie, and that he was buried, and that he rose again the third day, according to the scriptures.
And please remember it to your mother, Lizzie.
Girls, please! Now, what if she asked you to dance with him? Thank you for receiving us, Lady Catherine. We are most... Thank you for receiving us, Lady Catherine. Yeah, something like that. Thank you for receiving... Charlotte, you look charming. Don't worry. Lady Catherine won't think less of you for being so simply dressed. Just as she won't think less of you, Elizabeth, for having combat skills so beneath her very own.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. That's a great comfort.
Well, yes, I mean, I am here to ease any anxieties that you might have about meeting Lady Catherine. Now, please, girls, we mustn't be late. It's a good walk to Lady Catherine's. Now, when we meet Lady Catherine, a simple curtsy will suffice. Maintain eye contact, but don't speak unless spoken to, please.
We're now going on a more contracted tour of the Lake District.
Oh, the glories of nature. What are men compared to rocks and mountains?
Well, there's another letter for you, Lizzie, from Mr. Darcy.
William.
Miss Bennet.
Mr. Darcy.
Miss Bennet, this is my sister, Miss Georgiana Darcy.
Bennett. I knew it had to be you. My brother has told me so much about you. I feel as though we are great friends already.
I thought you were in London.
No, I'm not. I had to return to evacuate my sister from Pemberley. Are your parents in good health?
Yes, very well, thank you, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. And all of your sisters?
Yes, excellent health, sir.
Would you do me the honor of introducing me to your friends?
Certainly. Mr. and Mrs. Phillips, Mr. Darcy. Mrs. Phillips is my aunt.
Well, I'm delighted to make your acquaintance. Please. I wish time permitted for me to give you a full tour of Pemberley. But alas, I must deliver my sister, Georgiana, to my Aunt Catherine and return immediately to the front.
How goes it, Darcy?
Not well. But we have managed to keep the afflicted contained within the city walls.
London is lost, then?
Yes. Come, Georgiana, we must make haste.
I hope that we shall meet again very soon, Miss Bennet. Good day.
Good day.
If the London zombies have struck out as far as Pemberley, I must get back to Longbourn. Mr. Darcy.